What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and I am here as always with Kinetic.
What's happening, everybody? Remember, don't get in fights you aren't sure you can win.
Unless you're stubborn enough.
No, just if you aren't sure you can win, don't do it.
And last time we have finally beaten our third Duel Gauntlet, and we are on our way to, I think this is the final one?
This is the final Duel Gauntlet next, and then we have the last duel, yeah. Oh, we're about to get jumped. Talk to Callum.
What? You dueled with us? What are you talking about? So, it's gone? It's still there. Okay. Well, thanks for checking things out for me.
Now you go to the Duel Stadium in New Domino City. You're gonna talk to the MC once you're in this hallway.
Oh, you came at just the right time there, duelist. There's an inexplicable mystery going on right now on the duel field. We'd like you to employ your exceptional skills to get to the bottom of it. Now, the question is, where exactly is it? Ah, right here at the very, very end. Okay. Here goes nothing. If I
Time to get jumped.
So the dual gauntlet for this one are the signers.
No.
They're not the signers? I thought they were the signers.
Let me go pull it up again just to be absolutely certain, but I'm pretty sure it's not just the signers.
Oh, sweet, we drew into Polly anyway.
Never mind, it is just the signers.
So it is Jack, Yusei, Akiza, and Luna.
Yep.
Unless they decide to throw Leo in here, at that point they were really spoiling that Leo is a signer.
They're all four duelist combos.
We can set a Woodsman and fusion summon Absolute Zero.
Yeah, fair. The problem with setting a Woodsman with Absolute Zero on the board is will he attack it?
Oh! Jack's deck is, of course, all power.
Yep.
So... How about we fusion Absolute Zero, attack with it, then main base 2 we set a Woodsman.
Sure.
Because otherwise we can't really do much of anything. Torrential Tribute. The face down was a Sangan.
So he gets a curse off of wiping his own board.
And it's Dark Resonator. So we set the Woodsman. Hopefully we can get a poly out of him. And we have Bottomless Trap Pole lying in wait. Vice Dragon in defense mode.
Yep. Kinda expected that one, if I'm being honest.
And tributes it for Strong Wind Dragon.
Might want to use that sucker.
Yep. Avion.
I mean, we don't get the poly, but we could synchro summon.
We could synchro summon. And that's level 4, that is level 4. So yeah, we'll be raining out our Signer Dragon. Which honestly might not be a bad idea.
Yep.
Bring out the Douge. Okay, yeah. The monsters need to be face up. Oh, no, 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 no.
Luckily, you're not on a late enough turn to use surrender, but that would have been a funny
Smashing Ground, and that's a spell card, which means Barkion can't stop it.
Sounds about right.
Blizzard Dragon.
That also means unless we hit like a Miracle Fusion, there is no real good draw here either.
Fusion Gate.
Nathan. And I'm gonna be honest, we might want to just surrender and start the gauntlet over.
Fair.
Because this is Duel 1, you still got 4 more, and one of them is going to be burning you with effect damage.
Who would that be? Oh wait, is that Akiza?
No.
Then who? Because I don't think any of the signers are known for. I don't think any of the sign. Hmm?
In this game, we dueled with one of them while they were using an effect burn deck.
Oh, it's Luna. Okay, interesting hand. We got an Ocean, a Blade Edge, 2 Prismas, a Taro, and a Poly.
Summon Prisma, see what happens.
Okay. Oh, no, not yet, because we can summon at any time. That's what I thought. Torrential Tribute.
I was gonna make the point that priority rules at this point in time in the game were kind of weird.
But he also got rid of... He got rid of his Dark Resonator for that. Absolute Zero?
Yep.
Send away an Ocean. And should we use a Prisma or a Blade Edge?
I would use the Prisma.
Battle Fader. So the battle phase is over and he gets a special summon that Battle Fader.
Yep.
Swords of Revealing Light.
Yep.
Woodsman. Honestly, setting Woodsman just might be the better play here.
Yep.
Tributes Battle Fader for Vice Dragon.
Interesting.
Goes into battle phase to attack the face down, which is fair. Nothing happens and we get the poly.
Yep. But do we want to do the poly or do we want to do the synchro?
Honestly, neither helps us at the moment to get rid of that swords.
Well, it doesn't help us get rid of the swords. The poly helps us. If the synchro lives, it would help us deal with the back row potentially in the future.
True. Okay, no torrential tribute or trap holes or anything like that.
So it could be bottom trap hole. Evil Warrior Taro doesn't have the highest attack.
No, but it is still the best boy. Okay. No bottomless trap hole either.
Nice.
Switches Vice Dragon to defense and passes.
Makes sense.
Emergency Call.
You could search for Stratos.
We can search for Stratos.
But I'm gonna be honest, if I searched for Stratos, I would not use it to get rid of Swords of Revealing Light. I'd use it to get rid of a different piece of back row.
Really? Oop.
Well, think about it like this. At the end of our turn, Swords of Revealing Light is gone either way.
True.
That other back row could be something potentially more devastating.
Oh wait, idea. We could summon Gaia. Then summon Stratos to get rid of 2 of those face downs instead of just the 1. Bottomless Trap Hole, and which for some reason he just didn't use, and Prideful Roar.
Ugh.
Lightning Vortex.
And that's not good. It really sucks that Arcadia stopped that.
It'd be nice if he stopped both, but... Fusion Sage. There's no reason not to activate it, I guess. Gets a Poly out of our deck. We're on turn 10 and we haven't been able to do any damage to either side. To each other at all.
Yep.
Sets a card and that's it. The A-Forces, which doesn't help us.
Sounds about right.
He bricks too. United we stand, which doesn't help us.
Dang. If we hit something good, we're gonna hit something good. But
Dark Resonator. Ow. I mean, it could be worse. Sparkman. Well, alrighty then. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw down an A-Forces to give it a power boost. Or not. Goodbye, Dark Bribe.
you might still get a good draw off of it.
Oh, and the draw we get is Giant Trunade, which honestly would have helped.
Yep. I would have maybe saved that United We Stand for when we got the Fusion Summon, but fair enough. Now it's going to be a little bit harder to get rid of your Spark Van.
Can't be destroyed once per turn, but he still takes the damage. Woodsman. Okay, so that means our options are only the shiny.
Our options should not need a fusion summon right now, sir. Since you so wisely immediately huffed that United We Stand, unless you want a giant Prunade, which I would giant Prunade and then normal summon Woodsman because it has higher attack than Dark Resonator's defense. Last I checked. Again to be certain.
300 defense.
No defense. So if you normal the Woodsman here, you can destroy Dark Resonators, so you aren't worried about him synchroing in the future. Do not use United We Stand again yet. And then, I guess you could fusion summon the Shining. Give us a bigger body on board, safety net-wise.
And then we can equip United We Stand onto that one?
I would once again... I mean, you can. It would be a decent buff. It's just... right now, we don't have much use for that buff. I guess using it now keeps them from immediately just blasting it. And it's less of a liability if it gets removed than, say, Big Bang Shot, which is a reason I never tell you, I told you specifically not to put that spell in your decks in this game. Because once it's MST and whatever you've made a big fighter by Big Bang Shot is now gone. Vanished to the ether.
Yeah, but I think his strongest synchro... I'm not sure how much Majestic Red Dragon has, but I'm pretty sure his strongest synchro is Red Dragon Archfiend.
First off, he's not going to actually be able to summon Majestic Red on you in a single turn. Not in this day and age. But Red Dragon Archfiend, yeah, that would be 3K. I think Majestic Red is a 4K.
Whereas United We Stand would break Shining over 3K, which means if he can somehow get the Red Dragon Archfiend out, then we're at least prepared for it.
Alright, fair enough. I was right, it's a 4K that can't be destroyed by card effects. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. It's a 4K that can't be destroyed by card effects that can negate your monster's effect to gain your monster's attack.
Oh no, so it's a Starving Venom. Oh hey, terraforming.
It'd be real funny if that was a Dark Bribe.
Still gets an extra card out of our deck.
Fair.
Now, do we attack or do we worry about the Mirror Force?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know the deck composition of these four decks.
The Mirror Force is kind of what scares me.
Fair enough.
Besides, we have a 3,400 attack point monster. We're kind of good for now. So that's another monster.
The only problem with allowing him to set up this much because we're worried about Mirror Force is genuinely he might be able to just get the jump on us because of it.
Yeah, also true. I knew it.
It really hurts that we run 3 Miracle Fusion and we never seem to draw it. Yet I have watched you hit that terraforming multiple games now when we're only running 2.
Luster Dragon. Mist Valley Soldier.
Oh, so that would
And Luster Dragon.
Mist Valley Soldier would have bounced your monster that attacked it anyway.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, no, the man had counter strategies on counter strategies.
Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yep.
Emergency Call.
You could search for a Shining Flame Wingman. Or search for Sparkman. With how many heroes you've gotten rid of at this point, it should have enough if you can get off for Shining Flame Wingman to kill that
That Red Dragon Archfiend.
Yeah. Just hit that man with screw your dragon.
Yes, but in the next duels, we're gonna have to play pretty much perfectly now.
No. We've already lost.
Stamping Destruction. Destroys Fusion Gate. Okay.
Oh, the only Stamping Destruction's only target was Fusion Gate. But yeah, no, Luna's potentially going to be able to end us in our own draw.
Unless we get stupid lucky.
No, like, she can activate Bad Reaction to Simoshi on turn 1, set gift card, activate gift card at any point during our turn, and just kill us.
Oh, next is Luna. I was expecting Yusei.
No, Yusei's last. Why would you expect Yusei? Why would they put Luna or Akiza after Yusei?
Kariban.
Your opponent.
Oh, please. Please, heads.
You really shouldn't be asking for head from a little girl.
I meant for us. Damn it.
You're dead. And she got the life.
Lose to a coin toss. We lost to gambling. And Woodsman goes through. So I guess that face down was a bluff or a prideful roar.
It might have been MST.
Sunlight Unicorn. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is an equipped spell card, add it to your hand. If it is not, place it in the bottom of your deck. Soul Taker. And it's heads! Regain 2,000 life points! And she gets tails. How come that wasn't there last time?
Because it was funny though.
Okay, we could E-emergency call. We could probably E-emergency call Woodsman. Which honestly could be the better play, because then we can set it, and she attacks into it, and Woodsman survives, we can get a poly in our hand.
Fair.
Lightning Vortex. Well, that's going to the bottom of the deck. Another Paths of Destiny. Please give us heads. Hey! Oh, she gets 2,000 back too, I guess. Okay, so we have options to poly. Actually, hold up. Use Stratos, search for a water monster, either Ocean or Ice Edge, doesn't matter. Use Poly to fuse Prisma and the water monster to get Absolute Zero, and then Miracle Fusion for the Shining.
Nice.
How about an Ice Edge?
Good.
Poly. Absolute 0. And honestly, I'm not really going to use any of the monsters on our board, since we do maximum damage this way. Mask of Darkness. So she gets to recycle one of her trap cards. But I think she's only ever used one.
Yep.
Oh shit. Do we risk the coin toss or do we dark bribe it?
What is the... One moment, I wasn't paying attention.
It's Paths of
What's the
Destiny.
coin toss?
It's Paths of Destiny. Heads we gain 2,000, tails we lose 2,000.
I would risk it.
You would risk it?
We might get the 2K. Let's go gambling.
2K! Nothing bad ever happens when you gamble.
Don't teach them that. They will wind up in Vegas with no family, no friends, no money, and somehow married to somebody named Letitia. Yes, that was just me making up a random joke name. I'm not actually trying to make fun of anybody.
Okay. We could fusion summon into terra firma.
Let me look at the board state. You could also summon Markion.
Also true. Summoning Barkion first might actually be the better bet, but we do have a Dark Bribe, so if it's like a torrential tribute or something nasty, we can just stop it.
Yeah. I guess it would just make sense to just go for terra firma. That way you could tribute absolute zero with effects and nuke it.
Yep. Terra firma. A cat of ill omen.
Oh, that would have let us search out a trap.
Obarkion requires both the tuners and non-tuners to be Earth, huh?
No, it just requires... Earth type. No, yeah, it does. You're right.
Hit her with the shining. Blow her away with the Stratos. And then vaporize and nuke and vaporize her with Terra Firma. And we go into the next battle with 10,700 life points. And next is Akiza. Again, we consistently get second every time. Okay. So 2 Swamp Kings, a Stratos, a Dark Bribe, and a Bottomless Trap Hole. And we draw into Ocean. We could pitch a King of the Swamp for a Poly. Fusion summon with the other King of the Swamp into Absolute Zero, then summon Stratos to get rid of at least one back row. Which honestly might be the play here. Which face down should we destroy? Jack? Are you there, Jack? I guess we'll destroy this one? Which was over Doom Line.
Hello?
Hello!
Fair warning, he does have a type-specific mirror force if it existed at this point.
Dimensional Prison. Made a wrong choice. Ish.
Fair enough.
Gnome Fire Blossom.
Oh god, no.
Titania, Princess of Camaleas.
Yep.
That's gain Bombless Trap Hold.
You know, Lone Fire Blossom is a problem.
And a face down.
Lone
Prisma.
Fire Blossom exists. Not if I can help it.
I mean, I also just noticed that our life points aren't 10,700. They're just an even 10,000.
Yeah, only the 10 carries over.
Wow.
Nothing past that.
Torrential Tribute. I expected that. Goodbye. Twilight Rose Knight.
Yep.
And Botanical Lion. Or are we going to be seeing a Black Rose Dragon? Yep. Now, is she going to self-destruct the Black Rose Dragon?
Is she going to be lore accurate, or is she going to be hitting you with the busted stuff? The busted stuff.
A Miracle Fusion would be nice, game. Woodsman. Shit.
If you set him in the fence and leave Stratos an attack, it might bait her into attacking Stratos instead of him.
True. Let's hope the AI actually is stupid enough to go for the bait. Or not.
It did not.
It did not.
Ooh.
Because of the dragon's effect.
Ooh.
Ice Edge?
Yes, sir.
Again, a Miracle Fusions would be nice. A bottomless trap hole.
Ooh.
This is a loss.
Yep.
Why did she have to have a green thumb? And we go into Akiza with 10k.
Yeah.
I wish the 13k carried over.
Hopefully that's enough to stop tween board wipeovers.
Oh, we actually go first this for once.
It's not necessarily a good thing.
Well, we're saying the Dark Bribe and the Bottomless Trap Hole. So that deals with at least some problem cards. We have no reason not to use Fusion Sage to get Polly out of our deck.
Yep.
Now, we can either refuse the we can refuse the Shining or Absolute Zero. I say Absolute Zero.
Yep. Well, I guess it could have been funny to summon the Shining using both Sparkman and normal summon at Ocean so you could Recurra and Sparkman.
But there'd be no point.
Yeah. Hey, if you get a King of the Swamp and a Miracle Fusion, that's a Shining Flame Wingman right there. Heck, a King of the Swamp and a normal Polly right now is a Shining Flame Wingman. So, would you like to know why my favorite Hero monster, or Hero Fusion monster, is my favorite Hero Fusion monster? Because that Hero Fusion effect just makes it to where if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, I can tribute it.
Prisma!
And summon any other Hero Fusion monster from my extra deck.
We have a Prisma.
It's got higher attack. I really don't know what would be worth pitching, but it's got higher attack.
We could pitch just one of the box standard normal monsters just to add it to the grave to potentially buff a potential Shining Flare Wingman.
Fair. That also builds out the deck a little bit.
Yeah, and it gets rid of a card that we may or may not need.
I would say dump a Clayman.
Dump a Clayman?
Yeah. Yeah, no. So last night, freaking Joker guesses his. Then moving on, after you left, about 10 minutes later, Joker guessed D-Man. And then after Joker left, D-Man figured his out. So yeah.
Mark of the Rose.
Oh, Miss Steal Your Card!
We're dark bribing that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would most definitely dark bribe that. I activate a second Mark of the Rose.
Okay, we're actually having a somewhat easier time with this one.
Yeah, we might finally get to see Yusei's deck.
Miracle Fusion.
Summon the Shining?
Summon the Shining.
Just dump the Ocean, or banish the Ocean and the Sparkman. Summon the Shining. And then normal summon the Sparkman. Just The odds of her face down being a genuine problem are slim. They're not zero, but they're slim. Because I don't think the plant-type version of Mirror Force had been printed yet.
What is that this is? Oh, right, Prisma.
Oh, we could have used that to dump another monster beforehand. Nah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, there's no real point right now.
I guess we could have used Prisma's effect to summon a specific one instead of the Shining. I don't think she has any 2K defenders unless Ivy Wall is a 2K defender.
Which I'm pretty sure it is.
Or Hedge Guard, she also might have, but you should be fine if you lead swing with Prisma.
Violet Witch.
Oh no, it's Plant Type Sandgan.
Okay, so she's on Gigantic Cephalotus.
You want to know a monster that should be busted for its archetype, but if it's actually, like, in a situation where stuff will make it to battle is really good? Pyramid Turtle. Because there's so many really low defense freaking zombie monsters. Searching for one with below 2K defense is
we did it.
Useful.
We had defeated the Black Rose Witch again.
Yep. Well, no, this is the first time. Well, let's see what Yusei Fudo does to us.
Probably build a wall.
Fair. Oh, hey, Doge.
Okay, it might be more worth it to just summon Wildheart.
See what he's got face down?
Yep. And if it's a trap, Wildheart is not affected by it.
Fair.
Stardust Xiaolong.
That's not the worst card for him to have on the board or to go to the grave. Because that just means if it goes to the grave and he can set up a Stardust and a Majestic Dragon, he can summon Majestic Star.
Mist Valley Soldier.
There goes Wildheart. Come on, give us a fusion spell.
Miracle Fusion.
Not what I was hoping for. But you know, you could dump Plasma. Or dump Prisma, or summon Prisma, and use its effect to summon Wild Edge.
Yeah. Which Wild Edge requires...
Blade Edge and Wild Heart.
This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each, so that does not destroy the Xiaolong. But we have Prisma for that.
But the Prisma does. As long as this doesn't get stopped somehow.
It does not.
Also, Blazeman would have helped with setting up graveyards because he can send a hero from your deck to the graveyard and he gets their attribute attack and defense for a turn. Which means you can just pick Blade Edge to make them a 2600 attack monster.
Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
That's fun. It just means that the Zhao Long lives. At least you got rid of a problem tuner. And unless he hits Lightning Vortex, as I was saying, it appeared on my screen. I was gonna say, unless he hits Lightning Vortex, you could normal Stratos to get rid of his background.
Yeah, that's not an option anymore.
I mean, you could set Taro. Why am I not surprised that you say is genuinely the final boss?
King of the Swamp.
You could use it to add Poly. But all adding Poly would do is give you the ability to summon Gaia. If you want to use Stratos to get rid of that Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
He won't get a big buff, but it would get rid of the annoying Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
Here's what I say. Just to see what happens. Set the Doge. Give it one more turn, like one more draw, and see what we get next turn. Because I don't think he has a lot of piercing. In fact, considering he only has a 6-card extra deck, I don't think there's much variety in there.
Rose Warrior Revenge.
That's 2 level 4 tuners. It's the Doge.
Fighting Spirit.
Ooh. Potentially problematic.
Okay, he has 6 cards in his extra deck. So how much are you willing to bet those 6 cards are Stardust Dragon and Majestic Star Dragon?
I think that would be a safe bet. Because if he had a level 5 Synchro that wasn't Junk Warrior, he would have summoned it already.
Emergency Call.
That can be pretty useful.
The question is, what do we want to add?
That I'm not sure of. Unless we wanted to add a particular attribute.
Which honestly might be worth it with absolute 0 at this point.
Yeah. Because then we still have the normal on Stratos to pop that Scrap Iron.
Let's add an Ocean. And we know that base down is really nothing to really kind of worry about.
And now if we ever draw another Miracle Fusion, Shining Flare Wingman. Because Fighting Spirit shouldn't buff it enough to actually beat over...
It matches Absolute Zero.
Which does mean you could just crash and wipe his board.
Yeah.
Because Fighting Spirit would protect it from the crash. Oh, never mind. The Doge going back weakens it.
Honestly, dealing with this one might be more worth it.
Yep. Unfortunately, she's going to be left at least one at the end of the turn just due to Fighting Spirit, but...
But Fighting Spirit can harm us in the long run. More than the others.
Yeah.
The one time that Taro's bouncing effect actually is useful. Nothing.
The one time King of the Swamps effect isn't useful.
Let's keep King of the Swamp in hand for now.
Just kinda start swinging.
Yep.
I know Stardust Xiaolong's protected from battle destruction once per turn, but we need to get rid of that tuner.
They're both tuners. Actually, no.
No,
Xiaolong is not a tuner.
I know. I used to play Shooting Star Dragon a lot. Xiaolong is very helpful for that, and he is most certainly not a tuner.
And there's no point in attacking the Xiaolong since we don't have piercing.
Or a way to permanently get rid of it right now. At least we know he's only got the one lightning vortex. Knowing you say that's probably another scrap iron, but I would still be careful.
Prisma.
It's another body.
How? Nah. It's Call of the Haunted. Okay. Terraforming. 2,500 plus 1,800. Oh, I've got to do some quick maths. I don't think this... I don't think this is game. No, it is. If they both go through, that's 4,300 damage. Wall of Revealing Light. Pay any multiple of 1,000 life points. None of your opponent's monsters with attack equal to or less than the life points you paid can attack. Oh. That's annoying. At this point, we might as well just get Fusion Gate out of the deck. And if we draw into Ocean, we could bounce back Stratos, summon it, and then get rid of the wall. Prisma.
Three.
Actually,
You could summon Prisma, use his effect to dump a Sparkman, activate the effect of Fusion Gate, and be able to summon Shining Flame Wingman.
yeah. Ah. Well then. And we can't attack with either of our monsters. Right? Yeah, we can't attack with either of our monsters so long as that wall remains face is up.
Paid a ton of life points for it.
Yeah, so unless we actually get a monster out with more than 3,000 attack, we're not attacking.
Honestly, what we need right now is Ocean. So we can return Stratos.
Or a King of the Swamp.
What would King of the Swamp do us?
Replace Ocean for Fusion.
I'm not talking about for Fusion. I'm talking about use Ocean's standby effect to return Stratos to your hand. So that you can use his normal summon effect again. Or just like Giant Trunade or something.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Maybe just flip the freaking Woodsman at this point. Either he attacks into it, or you get your power. But odds are he's not going to attack the face down when you've got this set up.
Hyper
that's
Synchron.
Honestly, let's see what he cooks here.
Yeah, save it for the Synchro monster.
Yep. Or just get Woodsman Punch. I was about to say he might not even use it to summon a Synchro unless he's going to use that Synchro for something else.
Terraforming! No reason not to use it.
So what is the trap card he has activated? Is that Miracle's Wake? Or Wall of something?
Wall of Revealing Light, I think it's what it's called.
Oh, cool. That's a Stardust.
It's a good thing we have Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yep. Wait, Bottomless Trap Hole doesn't destroy.
It does, actually. Destroy and remove from play.
That's annoying. Well, at least he still had the tribute to Stardust.
Yeah, but it comes back at the end of the turn.
Which means is if he has Majestic Dragon in hand, that's Majestic Star right there.
Miracle Fusion. Do we have a light monster? We do have a light monster. And Sparkman.
You could also make use of this right now to just go for maximum setup here. You could summon Gaia to cut Stardust Dragon's attack using one of the Shiba Warrior Taros.
Yeah. It says any monster below less than, yeah. So the Shining
Gaia's effect cut Stardust Dragon's attack, Gaia will have enough. Actually, wait, if we're gonna do that, use Gaia's effect to summon Gaia using Stratos and Woodsman. Because that will be 2 more heroes for the buff on the Shining.
Yeah.
Woodsman can't attack anyway. Or neither of them can.
Or we could use Woodsman and Absolute Zero, board wipe him.
But he will just tribute the Stardust Dragon to negate the effect.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All we need is 1100 damage to swing into his 0 attack monster. Or, first off, you still need to flip summon Woodsman. You just need to do 1100 points of damage. This would give us 2 attacks.
We could alternatively just summon Great Tornadoes. Actually, no. Gaia...
Great Tornado can't attack.
Gaia can with this.
Give me that Stardust Dragon's attack points.
That does break
Now,
3,000.
Now we just gotta hope that that face down ain't Mirror Force. Check. I was gonna say check to make sure that thing doesn't prevent battle damage.
It doesn't.
Good.
He has a defense draw, though. But only for that battle.
Kill him by beating over his Stardust Dragon. Why not go for the style points? You had game if you attacked Stardust.
But the overkill, though.
You would have still had overkill. It just would have been flexing by proving his ace monster was garbage.
Finally. Mage power.
Now we have to beat Taronka.
Do we have to talk to the announcer first, though?
I'm pulling it up to check. Yes.
What? What was that? It was a duelist? And it hasn't gone yet? What do we do now?
Alright, now you need to go to the center of New Dominant. And go find Luna in that area. I would be very surprised if he's not just running a spellcaster. You're already in the center of town.
Yeah, no, I was looking
Okay,
around.
yeah.
There's Luna. Go to Spirit
Go to
World.
Spirit World.
Arcadia and Regulus are doing good jobs getting me my Disney money. You should go see them.
Infiltrates Disney's vault, burns all the money to the ground.
Relax your body and calm your greed. If you do, the way to the copyright realm will be revealed.
And there's Taronka. And then we just click duel? Or do we talk to him first?
No, talk.
Oh,
I
Mason.
think you need to talk to him twice.
I'm glad you came. So, you defeated all the mists in your human world? That was all me. I used my magic to bring together the powers of the strongest duelists.
A piece of garbage.
So how was it? I bet you it was a blast, right? Oh? Some humans ran and screamed in terror? Well, that's a shame. But anyway, I'm impressed, Mason. You're one tough cookie. And for that reason, I've got a special treat for you.
Now, if you do him, we're gonna have a surprise if you win.
Anti-spell fragrance. Don't
That
worry.
card's banned last in modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't worry about it. You can thank me later. I'll leave the mists just like that so you can battle them whenever you like. And from now on, every time you beat me, I'll give you a chance to get a makeover. With magic, you can change your eyes or nose. Pretty exciting, huh?
You
Just-
can get unique appearances from Taronka that you can't get from anything else.
Just remember that you have to beat me in a duel every time you want to make a change. Might as well show this off. Duel. Even with
Yep.
my magic fully restored, you think you can beat me? Ah, to be young again. Bro, you're still in the body of a child. Of a sassy, lost child.
I hope he has a harder deck to beat than anyone we've faced. Never mind, he only has a 1050 score. Cook him.
Okay. 2 A forces, a Wild Heart, a Poly, and an E emergency call. Magical Citadel of Endymion. Right, he has a spell counter deck.
Makes sense.
An ocean. So we can either do Blade it. Actually, no. With E emergency call, we can kind of do anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's play an 8 forces to see what that face down is. Okay. Let's play a second.
I say, add a Stratos, Fusion summon Absolute Zero, and then normal Stratos.
There you are. Yeah, at this point, we're not getting rid of that field spell.
Which isn't really a problem. I mean, you can as long as you just, you know, activate your own.
Yeah, but we don't have axe. We don't have it in hand yet.
Yeah.
Destroy spell or trap. Destroy the face down. It was Mirror Force.
Good.
And even though we probably can't destroy it this turn, damage is damage. Oh, we can destroy it this turn.
No. Oh. I could have swore you could remove spell counter from Citadel of Endymion for effect, but guess not. Or I could
Oh,
be
it's
entirely
a
wrong.
soft once per turn.
Ah.
That's why. And he already used the effect to prevent it from being destroyed by Stratos, so he can't use it again.
Neat.
Smashing Ground. Who has the highest defense?
The fusion monster.
Honestly, doing that before summoning anything was actually a good choice.
Yep.
Miracle Fusion. We could summon another Absolute Zero.
You could.
Use the Absolute Zero to summon an Absolute Zero.
Yep.
Because the others aren't really worth it. The other options are Gaia and Great Tornado.
Yeah.
Old Vindictive Magician.
So he's probably going to use that to pop Absolute Zero.
And replay doesn't happen.
Well, a replay wouldn't happen. Nothing occurred that would affect the state of the game.
Avion. It's another body on board. An 1800 isn't bad. Magical Exemplar. How come the dual gauntlets couldn't be this easy?
Because they weren't Talonka.
Skilled Dark Magician. Well, there goes a perfect win. Sparkman. Hey, don't pick on the elderly. Show some respect. Respect is to be earned, not demanded, and you have not earned mine.
I mean, if it wasn't for him, you'd just be locked up in the reverse of Arcadia prison, my guy.
I'm sure we could have found a way. So,
Well, his magic is what unlocks the door.
So, would you like to do a makeover? Might as well show this off. Alright then, just hold still now.
Let's see what random appearance you get.
I'm feeling generous, so I threw in a mask too. Don't take it off,
Well-
you might scare people. Anytime you want another makeover, just come back and see me, okay?
That mask was one of the things I was talking about, like you can only get it from doing this.
If you can beat me in a duel, I'll give you a makeover. See you around, I hope.
So let's go look at our character. There's your mask.
Is there a way to take the mask off? Is that in items?
I assume it would be in change image. Under options. Maybe not.
No. You are committed to the look, it seems.
Huh.
Kind of makes me wonder what Tarunka did to mess with the face, though. But I believe that's everything in Reverse of Arcadia finished. That's worth doing.
Everything that's not grinding.
So yeah, that is Reverse of Arcadia done. Honestly, this game is fun. The races can still go die in a fire.
That's all of this era of Yu-Gi-Oh games. Because they all have the races, and this game arguably has some of the easiest ones.
If it wasn't for the races, this would have become a favorite.
Counterpoint. What better Yu-Gi-Oh games have you played?
Like, literally, it just doesn't have the races. I already have 2 of them already marked as favorites on my channel. Legacy of the Duelist and Master Duel.
First off, Master Duel is not better. It may have more cards, but its ranked environment is toxic as all get out, and its single player mode, while the solo mode stuff is neat, is arguably kind of bare bones.
Still, the races are what prevents me from putting this on a favorite.
You realize there was like 3 races that were mandatory in the entire game, right?
They still weren't fun.
You only had... you only had 1 you didn't finish within the first 2 tries. They also probably would have been better had we been playing on official hardware.
Which, there was no way to do so.
At least not for you. But once again, I would argue, and this is just my personal opinion, the having an actual story with us actually going around participating, in my opinion, at least makes this game better than Master Duel. Personally, better than Legacy as well. Because while Legacy of the Duelist is nice, you're just kind of bouncing between plot-relevant duels. You don't even get all of the info that happens between them. And Master Duel, just seriously, no. The ranked mode is toxic as all get out most of the time. And the solo mode just... there's not enough there for me to call it particularly good.
I mean, there's other Yu-Gi-Oh games I have played that are also favorites that I have not done on this channel. Yet. Might do them in the future.
I think I know one that I think would be neat to do as a sort of joint playthrough.
Which is?
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, The Beginning of Destiny, I believe is its name. It is a PS2 game.
I mean, maybe. There's not any real plans to do another Yu-Gi-Oh game right away.
I think there should be at least a year-long gap between a Yu-Gi-Oh game after this. You know how many times we got our butt beat by a monkey? And then a jack? It really hasn't
especially since we have other plans, which are next after this and Alien Isolation is finished.
Fair.
So with that said, thanks so much for watching our little LP in honor and respect to Kazuki Takahashi. May he rest in peace. And we will see you all next time on the next LP. Bye.
Bye.